What's up, guys? Welcome.
Oh, Chad's dying.
Hurt my throat.
Ah.
What a 12? Or
Episode
13?
Season 2, episode 13. Raw,
Oh, my
Nitro,
throat.
SmackDown, Thunder,
So
Wall.
scratchy.
Oh, Chad dying. His throat game, not good.
Game, not good.
We have a big Raw for you tonight. Because we have all 4 of Raw's King of the Ring matches happening tonight. We will find out the Elite 8, or at least the final 4 of Raw's representatives tonight, Chad. It's an absolute huge show. Main evented.
Get ready to watch Jushin Liger beat Sean Stasiak tonight. Who's with me, everyone?
Let's get into it. We start off Ace Steel defeating Ricky Banderas in 7:53 with a steel spike. Huge match right there for Ace Steel. Big match. Get another pre-show match now. Gets him back in the win column. Sean Stasiak starts the show off saying he's just going to continue where he left off 2 weeks ago when he defeated whoever he defeated. Or was it Big Boss Man? Big Boss Man. At the main event of 2 Raws ago. He's going to continue to keep moving forward and to realize his true destiny. The final thing on his checklist. The King of the Ring championship. Or the King of the Ring moniker, not the championship. That's not an actual title.
Wants to be Stasiak.
And he says, unfortunately, he's got to go one-on-one tonight against someone who's, he respects as a wrestler. Someone that's been all over the world and is a very, glorified and pristine wrestler. It's Jushin Liger. He says he hates, he wants to see Liger be in the top. But unfortunately, he ran into the path of Stasiak. And tonight, Stasiak says he's going to hit that F5 on Jushin. And he's going to walk to the next round. He's going to walk in to Raw next week. And he's going to walk in to King of the Ring as the King of the Ring champion. We move on. It's Brock Lesnar and Carlito, Chad. Brock, unbelievably, 69. What the fuck, Brock? Unbelievable match right there. Nice. But he beats Carlitos, everyone's favorite Shining Star member. Carlito loses tonight to Brock Lesnar. We move on. Christian Cage tells Kurt Angle. He says, WrestleMania wasn't a fluke. Tonight we have our rematch. We go one-on-one. The winner moves on to the next round of the King of the Ring. And, he tells Kurt he's be damned if he's going to lose now. He's going to win that King of the Ring. And he's going to main event SummerSlam. And he's going to win World Championship gold. That happens later tonight, Chad. That's going to be an absolute clinic.
Yes.
We move on. We got a 5-on-5 Raw Tag Team Division Masterclass here. As this got a 70. In what world did this get a 75? No one really did well besides Sultan and Joey Matthews, who still continue getting 70s.
Sultan would be a world champion if it wasn't for all the backstage politics.
He came out 2 weeks in a row bitching and moaning that the only reason why he's not world champion and is because of the backstage politics. He says he's the MVP of WWF. And I'm not gonna lie.
Different radio stations.
77, pretty good. Joey Matthews, though, 74. They're really good. They're really over. Everyone else, not that much. But Sultan, they get the win, though, when Sultan pins Mosh with the big splash. I didn't even go over who's in the match. We have the Assmen, the Quebecers, and Mosh against Firehouse, Dashing Stud, and Mosh number 2. Headbangers splitting up for this one night. We move on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mark Henry and Rock. What a start here. 95. Exceptional match. Rock defeated Mark Henry in 14:48 with a pinfall. The Rock defeats the Intercontinental Champion and continues moving forward to the King of the Ring. He moves on. He is in your
What a match.
Elite 8. If you picked Rock, you did good. He moves on. Mark Henry, absolute banger, though. Rock celebrates, and he grabs the mic. He says, he doesn't even say it. He doesn't cut a promo. He just celebrates in the ring.
It's like, hell yeah.
Again, this match got a 90 at WrestleMania, a 96 tonight. After Christian
At least
Cage.
they're consistent.
Yes. No psychology in the ring, though. Kurt Angle defeats Christian Cage with an angle slam. With an angle slam. Kurt Angle moves on, though. Tells Christian Cage that match at Mania was a fluke. And he's the Olympic champion. He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck, and he's going to win this King of the Ring with a broken freaking neck, too. Girl, Jesus Christ. This show, Stone Cold and Kane, banger. Stone Cold moves on, Chad.
What?
So right now, it's Stone Cold, Rock, and Angle on Raw side.
Jeez. With that Jushin to that.
Can't wait to add Jushin to that, Chad. And we move forward to our main event tonight.
Oh, here we go. Liger, baby.
It's Ace Steel and King IK with Liger, and Liger gets out of the... King IK is like, good luck tonight, Liger. He's like, hell yeah. And then he leaves, Ace Steel walks in about 30 seconds later, and he says, hey, IKEA, I'm coming back for my belt. And I laid you out for what the doctors told me. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You were knocked unconscious. So... that is why I told Vince McMahon I want one single match. One single match at King of the Ring. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to lay you unconscious. I'm going to keep destroying you until you tell me one single statement. Because we both know you do not deserve to be in here in WWF, let alone a champion. And I'm going to make you say 2 words at a King of the Ring. I quit.
Ooh.
King of the Ring, King IKA Steel, I quit match, Chad. But we move on to our main event. It's an absolute freak show of a match, Chad. Shawn Stasiak, Liger, they have absolutely great chemistry. I'm just saying this before we move on. I don't know if they do or not. Back and forth. Stasiak hitting his moves. Liger doing his great technical wrestling abilities. And then, Liger hits a off the top rope leg drop. Hits it right on him. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Stasiak kicks out. Crowd is into it. It's Stasiak. It's Liger. Stasiak goes up, picks Stasiak up. He's going for the Liger bomb. Stasiak reverses it. Throws him off the ropes. Puts him on, grabs Liger. Puts him on the top of his shoulders. Hits the F5. Stasiak goes for the pin. He's about to get to him. Lights go out. No one can see anything. Lights come off. Referee's gone. Brock Lesnar's in the ring. He picks up Stasiak. F5 Stasiak. Lights go back off. Both men are down. Lights come back on. Referee's back in the ring. He has no idea what just happened. He was gone for a little bit. Now he's fully functioning, but he wasn't in the ring. He didn't see the interference. Liger gets up, sees Stasiak down, doesn't know what's going on. And he pins Shawn Stasiak. 1, 2, 3. 99. Liger.
Oh, baby.
Gets the win.
That's my pick, baby. Oh, everyone said, oh, there's no way Liger beats Stasiak. Well, here we are. Go, Brock.
Go, Brock, indeed. Liger. And they all stand over Stasiak's body to end the Raw. They told him, they were watching him. Don't keep your eyes off the prize. And once again, Stasiak comes up short in this King of the Ring hunt.
Man, finally wins King of the Ring.
97. Stasiak and Liger, 99, by the way. Jesus Christ. What an absolute show, Chad. But your final 4, it will be Liger and Austin. And it will be Rock and Angle next week on Raw. And then, the winners will go to the King of the Ring, and they will duke it out. Chad, your prediction's still in. So, Liger, moving on.
Liger versus Rock, baby. That's my...
Liger against Steel. You think... Look, I know Liger's on a miracle run, but he's taking on Austin. If you don't think I'm having Austin Rock, you're out of your mind.
Liger Rock.
But we'll see. But first, before that, we go to Nitro, and we find out who is going to be your Battle Bowl champion.
And we are here. It is Nitro. We are on the road to Great America.
You all right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh,
You all
we're
right?
on the way to. Yeah, that just surprised me.
What did?
We're on the road to Great American
What
Bash.
surprised
But
you?
it runs.
What?
Oh!
What do you mean, this?
It runs. Yeah. But it runs through the Battle Bowl, Justin.
Oh, it sounds like where SpongeBob played that big stadium show, the Bubble Bowl.
The Bubble Bowl.
Let's get into it.
Got a pre-show match, and in that pre-show match, terrible wrestling and no crowd heat. Just Incredible defeated Sean O'Hare by pinfall.
In a 619.
Oh.
Right there. In 619.
Here you go.
Do you get it?
Get it.
All right. Speaking of 6'9",
Yes. And a pre-show about that decent wrestling, but not much heat. Laparka and LaSharka defeat Redacted.
look at Lapark and LaSharka, 71-68, Chad. I'm telling you. It's a new season for these guys. Push them.
Shark. And Ahmed and Jericho, they show up. They get in the ring, and Jericho and Ahmed say, the last couple of weeks we've been watching this Battle Bowl thing where these tag teams have been randomly chosen and they've been facing each other. And now all 16 of them are going to go into a battle royal. And the winner gets it. And the winner, if one person wins, then both of their teams win. They each get money and they get a trophy. Ahmed, I don't know about you, but I think that isn't good enough. I think a tournament that's been this fun, this exciting, and this unpredictable needs higher stakes. What do you think, Ahmed? Ahmed says, you know what, Jericho? I agree. You know what, Ahmed? We don't have opponents. Great American Bash. How about this? We'll volunteer this as a bonus prize. The winning team that wins the Battle Bowl, you guys can get some money. You'll get the trophy. You also get a undisputed tag team title match against the best of the best.
Well, finally, something, to make this fucking Battle Bowl worth it.
A winner, get the Battle Bowl. Get tag team title matches, Justin.
Finally, something. Here we go. We start the show off, though, with a 5-man, because Chad saw my 5-man tag and said, I need to run one, too. So here we are. He didn't
five mean bastards, Justin.
Yeah, Funaki, Disco, Mikey, and Mike take on 5 scared bastards.
Wow, everyone did. All 5 of those guys did really well.
Yeah, everyone's super good now. Crazy. Yeah, pretty decent match.
After the match, Paul Heyman, he just cuts a promo hyping up Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, not even like, hey, bitch, you want to team up? Chad, are you running out of gas on your promos?
Oh.
Is it because we've been recording for God knows how long today?
Oh, it's been a minute, but no, I'm good to go.
It's been 8 hours so far?
Has been.
All right, we move on. Sabu pulling out 86s. Get the fuck out of here.
About that, great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Stardust defeated Sabu with a bulldog.
Good little match right there for the television champion, Chad.
Yes, oh yes. I'm in Dallas Page's backstage. He says, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually am a past winner of the Battle Bowl. And tonight, in the main event, it's going to be no different. I'm going to win this one too. And then, me and my acting partner, Brett, we're going to win the tag team titles at Great American Bash. Because guess why? Because I'm Diamond Dallas Page. And Bret Hart, he's... Unfortunately, it's not going to be one of my syndicate members, but guess what? Maybe I can join the syndicate after we win the tag team titles. Because guess what? I think Bret would fit in really well with us.
All right, we move on. Shane Helms and Latonka.
Yes. A decent match. Shane Helms defeats Latonka with a vertebreaker.
Another 69 here, Tread. Hella
From Shane Helms.
69s.
Oh, nice. All right, AJ Styles is in the ring with Daniels and Taz, and he says, "I've decided. We talked it over, and we think this group right here, AJ, Daniels, and Taz, are gonna take on Sting, Dallas Page, and Goldberg at pay-per-view. Now, of course, I may be walking in one half of the tag team champions. But don't get it twisted. I am still very focused on this match, even though there's a good possibility that I may be double booked and also have an opportunity to become double champion. It's just going to prove what I've been saying for the last few months, which is me, everyone in this group, are limitless."
Boo. Boo. I'm joking. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson is not. She ain't it, brother.
And moving on.
You don't want to talk about this any longer?
No. Our women's champion. Well, she got 60.
This match brought the crowd down.
Oh.
Well, here we go.
Hogan brought him back up.
What's he
Hulk
said,
Hogan
Chad?
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan comes out and talks about,
brother.
he talks about how Owen Hart, he came to Nitro because he knew he couldn't hang at the other place.
Well, no
so
shit.
He came
it's
here
too good now.
because he came here and he thought he could hide behind Brett. At WCW, there's nowhere to hide. Here, this is where the best of the best wrestle. Because this is where the best of the best wrestle. Besides Jericho and Ahmed, this is where the best of in professional wrestling also wrestle. Right, Jack? This is also Hulk Hogan. And if you're going to come to my show, you're going to come to my company, you're going to bring your A game, brother. At Great American Bash, you're going to face a real American, brother. And I'm going to drop the leg on you, and I'm going to hit you with the 1, 2, 3, brother.
Damn. Hogan and Owen's going to be insane. Could that be Chad's first 100?
That'd be nice.
The streets are, they're saying yes.
They're buzzing. We'll see. Sick Boy and I almost said Sick Boy and Low D. Sick Boy and Rick Rude. They talk about how, Rude's like, you want to know why in Sick Boy cut Low D out of our group? Because Low D was holding us back. And Low D was doing more than holding us back. Low D was filling Sick Boy's head with nonsense, talking about how they should focus on teaming together, how they should be a unit. When the reason why Low D was saying that was because Low D knew that his only shot at success was with Sick Boy. Sick Boy is a multiple-time 24/7 champion, and I'm one of the best to ever live. Two of us together, we are an unstoppable duo. And Low D knows that. And he knows that he's not good enough to be in our league. He's not even good enough to tie Sick Boy's boots. So I told Sick Boy, listen, I want to take this step in the next direction. I gotta dump Low D. Sick Boy was a little hesitant at first. Then I showed him a mountain of cash, a bunch of shiny cars, anything his life could ever be. He made the right choice. Got rid of the dead weight. That cretin, he cost us a shot at the Battle Bowl. But we him in kind. We took him out. He's not here tonight. It's a 15-person Battle Bowl match because Low D, he isn't medically cleared because he has a concussion after Sick Boy threw his head on the monitor. So Low D, when you're watching at home, you're watching your opportunity slip away, and you see that Chris Canyon, the man who you teamed with, has to go in all by himself. And not only does he have to go in by himself, if he wins, he's going to go into an American Bash and a 1-on-2 handicap match against Best of the Best because, my words, Low D, you will not be medically cleared to fight in that match. Just know you deserve this, Lodi. It's all your fault.
Ooh. True, it is all his fault. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes. And about that decent wrestling, but not much heat. Too Cool defeated Chavo and Fit Finley when Scotty 2 Hotty pinned Chavo with a pile driver.
Decent little match right there, Chad.
When Hart cuts a promo, he says, I didn't come to WCW because I didn't think I couldn't hang at that company. I came to WCW because I did everything there was to do over there. I beat everyone there was to beat. I did it all. That's why I came here. There's so much more to do. There's so much talent in this roster. I've faced some of my best opponents here. At Great American Bash, I faced my toughest opponent, Hulk Hogan. You are professional wrestling. You're the face of this sport. You know what, Hulk? Pretty ugly face. Great American Bash, there's going to be a new face of WCW, and there's going to be a new face of pro wrestling when I make Hulk Hogan tap out in the middle of the ring. You may be a real American. I'm about to be America's favorite. I'm about to be new face of the company. I'm about to be the new Immortal One.
God, I hope not. Come on, Hulk. Come on, squash that little nerd. Oh,
And
Jesus.
our main event, the Battle Bowl, baby. The final four was AJ Styles, Chris Kanyon, who, again, didn't have Lodi to help him. He went in alone. Ash Steiner. Chris Kanyon. As hard as he might, but Nash was able to eliminate him. It was AJ, it was Steiner, and it was Nash. They surround AJ. AJ fought him off and managed to eliminate Nash. The final two were AJ and Steiner. It was a hard-fought battle. Steiner was able to eliminate AJ and win the Battle Bowl. So Steiner and Nash, Justin, they face best of the best at Great American Bash for the tag team titles.
Do they, Chad?
Oh, no.
Oh,
No. A damaged neck. Well, hopefully it's not too damaged.
I don't think it's going to be serious, but at least it's not a broken neck.
Oh, I'll take a damaged neck.
But there's a possibility that he might not be able to work.
Oh.
Hate to see your world champion get hurt in a meaningless. Well, it's not meaningless
This
anymore
wasn't meaningless.
because Steiner and Nash are now tag team contenders as well. This is Steiner healing and tending to Nash's hurt little neck.
holding his sore neck.
Yeah, and that is this night show, Chad. An 84. Ooh, green numbers, Chad.
Yeah, you got a 76 on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, so.
Yeah, with your fucking Del Santo as well. I can't even. Doesn't matter. We'll see you guys for SmackDown.
I knew I was right to release him.
Shut the fuck up, Chad. We'll see you for SmackDown.
We are back with SmackDown. What an eventful few days. Justin.
What? I was flexing. My body was.
I am excited for King of the Ring tonight.
I'm excited. Chad, do you want to get into the breaking news, or do you want me to wait until Raw to break that news?
I think you should do whatever you decide you should do. Whatever you want to do, man.
Okay, before we get into the show, we have breaking news regarding that said King of the Ring, and it would not be a King of the Ring. It wouldn't be that time without an injury in our show. Last year was Shawn Stasiak. This year, it's the man who took Stasiak's spot in the finals this year. Kurt Angle will be out for a month or two, and will miss the rest of the King of the Ring. And will be replaced by the man he beat last week, Christian Cage. So Christian Cage has made it to the Elite Eight. Kurt Angle had to withdraw from injury. I know it's an unfortunate incident, but it's something I'm familiar with at this point here in WWF. Somebody getting hurt on a house show right before their big time to shine.
You have the worst luck. I'll never forget on the Rumble when you were booking on the fly.
Oh, that sucked so much. We start off this SmackDown in the pre-show. Gene Snitsky defeats Farouk. Farouk, a man that I forgot was on my roster, with an egoist Schwein. What the fuck is that, Gene? I might have to put you back to NXT because I don't know how to pronounce that. What the hell is that? The egoist Schwein. That sounds like a good, classy dinner at a restaurant.
You have the ego Schwein.
Hello, I would like the egoist Schwein, please. A little bit, lay off the little bit on the Schwein, please, and add a little bit more egoist. Shut the fuck up, Gene Snitsky.
And a spot of tea.
But he gets a win over Farouk. We start off SmackDown, Chad, with Eric Bischoff and the SmackDown World Champion. And Eric Bischoff alluded to what he was going to have plans for with Triple H a couple weeks ago. And tonight, we find out what those plans are. He says, well, now that I've watched Raw, we can finally lay down the offer. Triple H, I finally have your match. At least I have an offer for your match. You see, the King of the Ring is showcasing the best men this company has to offer from Raw and SmackDown. And it will pit one man from Raw and one man from SmackDown in the finals to determine not only the King of the Ring, but who has the best single wrestler. Now, you see, something happened on Monday Night Raw. Something happened in that main event. We saw the World Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Stasiak, lose. Now, obviously, there were some shenanigans involving that loss, including Brock Lesnar destroying Shawn Stasiak. So, obviously, I don't know how much of this offer he's going to consider. He's got a lot on his mind. But we already have King of Ring matching Raw and SmackDown. Why not we continue that? Triple H, Shawn Stasiak, champion versus champion, brand versus brand. We're already having it once. Why not again? Shawn, I understand you have a lot on your plate. I understand that if you want to just continue, thinking about Brock Lesnar, do that. But understand, the offer's there. If you want to represent your brand in a way that you thought you were going to earlier this week, come do it. Because Brock will always be there. But this offer to represent Raw and represent yourself against Hunter, it won't be. And now this offer also goes along to another group of champions on your show, Sultan, Joey Matthews. I've seen you guys fight single matches the last couple of weeks. And you know what? I'm impressed. I'm impressed by both of you two men. But I'm less impressed by you two than my SmackDown champions, Shawn Michaels and Bryan Danielson. And that same offer that I just allowed, Raw versus SmackDown. We're already having it once. Why not have it a couple times? Tag team champions of each show, fighting against each other at King of the Ring. Vince, Shawn, Joey, Sultan, the offers are there. Let me know. And maybe, hopefully, we'll see you guys at King of the Ring. Laying down the challenges, Chad. Laying down the challenge. Obviously, Shawn Stasiak, has a lot on his mind. Does he call out Brock, or does he accept this challenge against Triple H at King of the Ring? We'll have to find out on Raw, Chad. We're going to have to find out on Raw. We move on. Paul White. He's happy. He's a lot happier than he was last week after he came out of Eric Bischoff's locker or office sweaty. Remember that?
I remember, yeah.
Yes. He has a match tonight, Chad. It's a match tonight. He's taking on NXT TNA call-up Frankie Kazarian. And I got a 74. Paul White dominates Frankie Kazarian with a choke slam. Pretty decent match right there.
Nice little decent match.
We move on, and Bryan Danielson and Shawn Michaels get into the locker room, and they said, what the hell was... Hey, whoa, I thought we had a night off at King of the Ring, Eric's like, hey, look, if you want to be the best of the best, you got to prove it to the rest. All right, Sean, you're a dominant tag team champion. You're one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. All right. If you guys really want to prove yourself as tag team champions, be fighting champions and represent this company you work for. Represent me, represent the guys in the locker room back there, and go beat their asses. But understand this, they're probably too scared to even accept it. So don't worry. You know, come to the King of the Ring, come to the arena in the mindset that you won't wrestle. You know, and that you won't wrestle. But probably be in the mindset that they're not even gonna show up to the arena. But understand, you know, you guys are the greatest tag team champions this company's ever seen. I had a brain fart right there. Never mind. We'll just move on. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. The injury bug is hit SmackDown.
Oh no, who is it?
Test and Luger defeat PJ Black and Edge in 12-13 when Test pins Edge with the pump handle slam. An injury to Edge meant that an audible was called and the finish was changed on the fly.
Oh no, that means it's either PJ or Edge.
Well, what do you think? Edge getting pinned probably means. Well, it even said injury to Edge, Chad.
Okay.
Damaged ACL.
Oh no.
Test and Luger have great chemistry together,
How
though.
will he hit a missile drop kick if he has a torn ACL?
We have a lot to rewrite if he's out for a while. We start off King of the Ring, Del Santo and Kid Cash. And this got an 87. Kid Cash loses, though. He taps out to the La de Caballo. Yeah, so Del Santo winning again, Chad. Big win for Del Santo. He moves on to the Elite Eight. You're probably getting nervous right now with Del Santo moving forward.
Tushin will beat him.
Ooh, two of your former guys in the finals of King of the Ring. You would hate that. You would hate that.
Anytime Liger is successful, I'm happy.
Taker has made his way back to the arena. Motorcycle and all, Chad. He's here.
There's a lot of traveling.
That's what he does. He takes on Bam Bam Bigelow. And it gets a 90. Taker pins him with a tombstone. Taker moves on in the King of the Ring. Eddie Guerrero is going over his notes. He has his main event match tonight against Místico, Chad. Místico. He's got the easiest way into the final, Elite Eight. He had Amazing Red and Místico. But Místico is a light heavyweight champion, Chad. Move on. Ric Flair and Booker T. Final Elite Eight matchup, or, winner right here. Booker T moves on to the Elite Eight by beating Ric Flair in 14:26 with that Harlem Hangover. Booker T, once again, moving on, inching ever so closely to his first King of the Ring championship. I'm pulling for Booker. Woo! I love Booker. I'm pulling for him. Even though this is my King of the Ring and I know who wins, I'm pulling for him.
Well, the two other former guys I used to have.
And in the main event of the night, Eddie Guerrero defeats Místico in 16:54 with a frog splash, and Eddie Guerrero moves on and will fight The Undertaker next week. Wow. El Hijo del Santo will take on Booker T. Wow. 94, Chad. 94. I got to go figure out what's wrong with Edge. I'm genuinely worried. PJ Black also losing now. Had to take a loss. So that stinks as well. Final 8, guys. Final 8. We have Liger, Austin, Rock, Christian, Del Santo, Booker, Taker, Eddie. Could be anyone. Any one of those men could walk out King of the Ring as your King of the Ring. We'll find out. Go Homes next week. Pay-per-view after that. But we have Thunder to jump into. Chad, you want to jump right into it?
Jump right into it. We are here. We're back. It's Thunder time. Justin, I have my own little update. Injury bug hit Thunder too.
Yes, it did, Chad. On WCW Saturday Night Live. Here in the St. Pete Times Forum, we saw a beautiful match between Too Cool and LaSharka and Shane Helms. What happened, Chad?
Yeah. Shane Helms broke his ankle.
Unfortunately, Brian Christopher dropped Shark Boy on his head, and Shark Boy didn't know where he was and thought he was a real shark and bit Shane Helms' ankle and broke it.
Yeah.
So Shane Helms out for a
Shane
little.
Helms can't catch a break.
Unfortunately, not.
Somebody who also can't catch a break, Hardcore Holly. Because on a pre-show about that had a decent wrestling, but not much heat. Abyss defeated Hardcore Holly with shock treatment.
Unfortunately, someone else can't catch a break on this match too. As you have seen, I've gone off.
No.
The injury bug continues to strike, but this time it is Hardcore Holly not being able to catch a break. It's a small injury, just a stinger.
Okay, cool. Thank God it's not Abyss. Randy Savage. He's saying, all right, you two, we got to work out. I don't want you to break your ankles like Shane Helms did. So it's time to do our ankle exercises. We're built different. And there, he's doing intense workouts with Shannon Moore and Jamie Noble.
And let's get into this show, Chad. It's a banger of a Thunder.
Yes. Nash and Steiner. They cut a promo. Steiner says, last week we became #1 contenders. The tag team titles. Listen, me and Nash, we're running. We're running this shit. We're about to become dual champions. We're like the two-man power trip right now. Me and Kevin Nash. We got the world titles, and we're gonna add tag team titles to this list. And all we gotta do is beat Ahmed, the big bad bastard, and Jericho, the small, less big bad bastard. It's gonna be easy. Then Jericho and Ahmed come out. Jericho says, listen, you're not gonna beat the best of the best. All right? You two, Nash and Steiner. Listen, you guys can't even Nash can't go a match without getting hurt. Steiner, the only time you're good at tag team wrestling is when you're wrestling with your brother Rick. Not the best of the best. You guys are too busy worrying about what Millis is going to do. You're not prepared for us. We've done nothing. Spend the last couple of weeks scouting out the teams that were involved in that match. So we knew what we were getting. The Great American Bash, we're going to show why we're the best tag team in pro wrestling. We beat Syndicate. We beat 2 world champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner.
I'm hyped for this match, Chad. I'm hyped for this match. I'm hyped for this Thunder. Here we go, off to a big start.
Yes, Taz and Christopher Daniels taking on DNA, and about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Taz and Christopher Daniels defeat DNA when Taz pinned Alex Wright with a T-bone suplex.
Big win for Team Malenko 93. Oh, my lord.
Then DDP and Sting, they talk shit to Taz and Daniels. They say, you know what, you two and AJ, you're not even on our level. This match shouldn't even be happening. We're going to give you guys the biggest match of your life when you step into the ring against wrestling royalty. When you guys join us and Bill Goldberg, we kick your asses. Think twice before you ever get in the Syndicate's way again.
I hate this DDP picture. And it looks like
he looks cool.
And it looks like Sting's in the middle of the ocean. All right, move on.
They're both cool.
Speaking of cool,
I mean, this is just a video. This just shows Rey Mysterio training at the gym. He's doing intense workouts to get ready for his opponent at Great American Bash. Bubba Ray Dudley, he has an open challenge for the hardcore title, and it's answered by Minoru Suzuki. And in a shock match, it had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Minoru Suzuki defeated Bubba Ray in pinfall and wins the hardcore title from Bubba Ray Dudley.
Huge match, Chad. Big win for Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, yeah.
Gets an 87.
After the match, Paul Heyman leaves the Thunder announce desk and celebrates with Minoru Suzuki.
Gives him a big kiss on the lips.
Yeah, with tongue.
Did you need to? Why? Why? Thanks, Chad.
Problem. Yeah, Bret Hart versus Tommy Dreamer. Bret Hart just really wanted to put Tommy Dreamer over. So I let him do it. I had Raven interfere. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer versus Bret Hart. Raven interfered.
This match
But yeah,
stunk.
this match did not. Bret Hart wanted to put over a guy he had bad chemistry with. Thanks, Bret. What a guy.
And then I got a 69.
Yeah, Watts even attacked Bret Hart afterwards.
All right, we move on.
But Mick Foley, Sabu, and Dreamer, they're partying after that win. They got champagne. They're having a blast.
I'm about to blast too. Oh, boop! I heard someone's blasting, brother.
Hulk Hogan and Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. He just starts. He's got the. He's talking to Hulk Hogan about the match coming up, and they're just Sylvester Stallone. He's just being really condescending with Hulk, saying like for the sake of your ego, Hulk, and for the sake of your usefulness to this company, I hope you beat Owen. I would really hate us to make some spring cleaning with the roster, have to cut some dead weight. I'd hate for us to have to cut some yellow and red dead weight, if you know what I'm saying.
I would love that. Bring Hogan over. Let's go.
And we got Sick Boy and Rick Rude taking on Mike and Mike. You don't need Low D, you have me.
You got me, Rick Rude. Who
After
was
the match,
worst
Low
in
D,
this match?
Of course. After the match, Low D, he runs in. He's got a Singapore cane. Sick Boy, he sees the cane, and he's like, nope, and he rolls out of the ring, and he runs away. Rick Rude tries to run away, but Low D cuts him off and starts pummeling him with the cane.
Hate to see it. Big Low D guy, though. Love Low D.
Of course. Our main event, Steiner versus Jericho in an exceptional match. Jericho defeats Scott Steiner with a Lion Tamer following a distraction from AJ Styles.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Steiner can't go 20 minutes anymore. I just found out. He's getting older, Chad. Maybe that'll play into what happens. 88.
88 Thunder, baby. We're on the go-homes coming up next.
We're on the go-homes, Chad. And I know how much you love the go-homes.
Who's ready for 8-man tags?
We'll see you there, and then we'll get ready for the pay-per-views. See ya.